All right. All right. This is the official announcement. This is the official start to the season, the 2025-2026 One Love iIMGi Hip Hop Symphony Neighborhood Game. And we chose to move the date to the special time of year because this is my wife's birthday. But this is a special birthday year. This is the year of Jubilee. And we were already planning to launch the Hollywood Studios month-long fashion week. And so it just made sense to combine the month of fashion and these games. So my wife Kenisha, my daughter Deja, my daughter Destiny, and a whole host of my nieces and nephews around the country. I do see you all. And to my nieces and nephews playing basketball, soccer, flag football, tackle football, you, we are going to use you guys as the models in the fashion weeks all over the country. This is not local here to Orlando. So wherever our wedding party is, wherever our nieces and nephews are, they are the Hollywood stars. But here in Orlando, at the headquarters, this is where we're going to broadcast from. This is where we're going to stream from. This is where we're going to set the template and the archetype for everybody to follow all around the country. All right. So I'm going to, at some point, break down registration fees, the bracketology. I'm starting the bracketology today. So I'm assigning the schedule of the cities that play and that match the cities here in Florida. So wherever your city is across the country and across the world, you're going to be assigned the bracket and the division and the region based off of Florida. And if you win in your region, if you win in your area and all of that, and you come to Florida, you'll have the same exact bracket. But of course, you'll be in your city. But as you can see, AAU, they play out of here. So this is one of the many gyms that we're going to use across the city. So what you don't see at most other gyms is this. And I'm going to say something to y'all. If those of y'all that want to play with us, If you parents have an open mind, we're gonna show y'all. If you parents have an open mind, we're gonna show y'all how to scoop up the $12 trillion annually that you're giving away. Because this facility is wide open in the morning. Oh, hold on. And I'm gonna say this to y'all. I'm gonna say something to y'all. In the high school level, on the college level, there are two sports that generate television dollars, national syndicated. The big money is in TV revenue. The big money. The big money for athletic directors at the college level is basketball and football, period. The school makes all of the money off basketball and football. Why? Because the two pro leagues are basketball and football. There's no pro. They play pro tennis in the US, but there's no following in the US that can compare with football and basketball. And there's nothing that generates the revenue. Soccer, volleyball, I don't care what it is. And because they make so much money on football and basketball, which y'all give away for free, do you know that kids that play other sports, because there's so much revenue in that, even though they got the money to pay for school, they'll get a scholarship and they'll go to school on scholarship for free to play all of these other sports. And do you know who pays that revenue? The football and basketball programs. But because the basketball and football model has been eroded, so kids don't even play basketball and football no more. And I'm gonna prove it to you. So my man ET says you must take advantage of an opportunity of a lifetime during a lifetime of the opportunity. I'll say it again. You must take advantage of an opportunity of a lifetime during a lifetime of opportunity. So we got a pot of $12 trillion annually. And if we the ones who play football and basketball, but you got a facility here and everything is volleyball. That's fine. So how do you take advantage of the opportunity? We're gonna take y'all and we're gonna teach y'all something called the Nas Cargo formula. Compounding, compounding residual income, streams of compounded residual income to the players that play, to the musicians, to the cheerleaders, to the dancers, to the coaches. And because we professional, and professionals do what professionals do. There's a television series called Life Below Zero, and it's about people who live up in Alaska. And the tribal people, they call themselves the Inuit. And they send their kids to school. But when it's time for them to learn the stuff about their heritage, the school, no, the mama and the daddy will come to the school and say, yo, we going to do our traditional heritage net fishing. And to make sure that this don't pass away and die with my grandfathers who taught us how to do it and our grandmothers, they coming with me and they gonna coming for a whole month. And this is real because first of all, this is our economy. Our economy is based off of the salmon run that passes this year. So we can't afford for every member of our family not to participate. So school is cool, but this is residual. Every year, this residual income swims by, and they not gonna be sitting in no classroom not making no money when the money is swimming downstream. What am I saying? If we got facilities all over the city that's empty during the daytime, if you as a parent been trapped in generational poverty, and when I come with this sign up and registration and I say, yo, what do you want? Your child to sit in school and get an A, or then to get back to scooping up their generational wealth? You choose. But I guarantee, all right, there's an opportunity to do these tournaments in the daytime is what I'm talking about. And especially when these kids get out for Thanksgiving break. Shout out to the Dank and Beasley, the DBL. When they season start, our season start. The DBL is in Chicago. All right. The DBL, the little DBL. So once we do our neighborhood games, we then are going to sync to the DBL and the little DBL. And this is the resurrection of the CFL. This is the CFL 2.0. So any of those cities in the CFL, any of those churches in the CFL, if y'all wanna go into the neighborhood and be like, yo, we gonna be the coaches to bring the neighborhood games back to this neighborhood. This is the CFL 2.0. This is a salute to Danker for keeping the flame alive. So after we do these games, which we said we were going to do, then we're going to sync Each one of the age groups, he has age 6 and 7, he has age 7 and 8, age 9 and 10, age 10 and 11, age 11 and 12, on all the way up. That's exactly what we're going to do. He has an NBA draft. We're going to do our draft. We're going to do everything. The only difference is every year we're going to do a month-long fashion week. We're going to play. And we're gonna model the uniforms that we making. I listen, you're gonna model the sneakers that we making. You're gonna get sneaker contracts. You're gonna model the uniform with your name and number that you get to monetize, but that we make. Then all of y'all all over the country need to get your subscription so you can stream the games and support your team. We broadcast, and we had a top therapist in the country. My wife is leading the top therapist in the country, so you don't have to worry about injuries and all of that. We had the best sports medicine. My son, my daughter Danny. Let me also say about Danny in soccer. Danny is a superstar in soccer. That's her whole that's her whole revenue stream. Just like Bob Marley played soccer in the US, my daughter Danny is a soccer player and a singer and a fashion designer and from Jamaica. So this is a home run. All right. We not knocking what nobody doing. We just gonna do whatever we gotta do to take advantage of these opportunities in a lifetime of the opportunity. So there's team registrations for coaches. And then if you a person and you're not connected to no coach, but you want to play in your for your neighborhood, there's individual registrations. And then all of y'all gonna have to support these channels. All of y'all gonna have to support these channels. And you're gonna have to do a video submission. You're gonna have to put up your social media so we can check out your skill levels, video submission, and we all are going to be coached by Dr. E.T., the hip hop preacher, myself, my wife, my kids. It's called the Top Flight Assessment. All right, everybody. All right, come get it.
Um, it's come out that, but I didn't know if you still wanted to eat that. You still want to eat that?